it's just better to make a silly face than it is to try to smile for this, especially like right now where I'm gross from cleaning and I haven't done my hair or my makeup. In fact, I haven't even tried wiping off any of the leftover makeup. You know, like after you shower sometimes you'll, get out of the shower and you have like any mascara residue from whatever. Yeah, that's still on. So I should have done that. And I also just realized I need to water my plant. My, the prayer plant, the one that like comes down whenever it's very obviously thirsty. Hey, Kim. So I don't have a ton of time today because I do have to go get the kids. But I did want to talk about how like they're going to be done with school finally. And we're going to have like 2 weeks of summer vacation. And then they go, hey Nancy, they go back to school. It's gonna be like I gotta remember to take that. Last day of school pictures, 2 weeks later. First day of school pictures. It's so silly. So hey, yeah. Anyways, that's what our summer is gonna be like. And next week I have my friend's 3 girls, so it'll be a really, really fun week. We're just gonna like do summer all summer in like a week, like go swimming in the river or a lake or go to the pool, or like there's this one splash pad with like water slides, maybe we'll go to that one. Or what else Toy Story 4, I called dibs on taking the kids to that. What else is out? I think the Lion King's out, right? So maybe we'll do that. I don't know, I'm just thinking air conditioned. We're gonna just Olive Garden was another request. What else was there? I don't remember if there's anything else, but we're just gonna really like go all out with everything summer and just celebrate because they've been in school. Was Lion King good? I was a little worried. I'm not one for like movies that are remade. Like Ghostbusters nailed it. Their remake. That was awesome. The boys and even the girls that I'm gonna be keeping, they all call it Girl Busters. So there's Ghostbusters, which is the Boy Busters, and then Girl Busters. So we're just gonna have, next week's gonna be like summer to the max, and then we're gonna call it good. Because then we're gone for a couple of days on a fishing trip with my parents, and then they're back in school. So, oh good, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, sometimes I'm just disappointed with remakes. It's like the original, even if it's a book, it's just so much better. And then they try to remake it and it's like, meh, not good. So maybe we will try that then and just hope that it's good. Okay, so that's summer. Deacon this week, speaking of summer, still don't know exactly what happened. He was rolling around in grass. And I know that if I sit on grass, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get like a little hivey, very itchy. But then I get up and I get away from it, or I brush it off, or, I give it about 20 minutes and it kind of just goes away. So that's always been my experience with grass, which is just kind of like, obviously there's a little allergy or irritation there. Deacon, Sunday happened where he just was like kind of hivey, a little spotty, and I'm like, well, that's weird. So I kind of just let it go because ideally, your body just takes care of it. Like for me, just takes care of it on its own. It's fine, no big deal. And then I realized like, it's still there. And then it seemed like heat was irritating it and like kind of provoking it and making it worse. I'm like, okay, that's not good. So then I busted out like, what did I give him? I gave him Benadryl, and then I put some hydrocortisone on him. I'm like, let's just kick this. It didn't help. I'm like, okay, well, let's try some essential oils. So I did lavender and melaleuca, and that stopped the itching for him, but it was still getting worse. I'm like, what the heck? So overnight, I doused him in oils because that seemed to really help. He woke up totally fine. Started to get a few more like little hives throughout the day, and then came home and was fine. Sunset, when he's outside playing and like playing soccer with his friends, acts up again. And I'm like, what the heck, man? Why is he so like, what is the deal here? Like it was gone like pretty much all day, and when we woke up, there was nothing. Then he went to sleep. He woke up the next morning, nothing, totally fine, had a school play, totally fine, talked to his teacher about it, everything is fine. Then the nurse calls me and was like, hey, Deacon's itchy and he's got these like hives, like a rash. We want you to come get him. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. There's no signs of it. Of course, I've like asked medical professionals at this point. There's no signs of it being anything like contagious or weird, but just clearly like a reaction, maybe something viral, maybe, but really just like a funky allergy to something. No new laundry detergents, no new food, completely, I don't even know. So I take him to urgent care because at this point it's like, well, now the school wants a note. Take him to urgent care. The doctor laughs at us for going to urgent care. And I'm like, I know, I feel like a new mom. Like, I feel like, he's like, yeah, it kind of seems like it. Like, he was just like, really? The school thought this was contagious? And I'm like, well, there are a lot of spots. I could get it. And he was just like, gosh, what a waste. And I'm like, I know. I just wasted $50 for you to tell me what I already knew. Like, it's fine. So, keep up the same thing. Give him Benadryl. Like, this is ridiculous. My sister even was just like, everybody was just like, come on. So needless to say, more essential oils, which actually was amazing for it made him feel like it wasn't as itchy, and some Benadryl, and he was feeling tip top. So yeah, we'll see what he looks like tonight. I don't even know. I have no idea. Oh, Gage is my pup that passed away about almost 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, there's no way. I try not to remember the time, but the day that he passed away, I met one of my very close friends, who's now one of my very close friends. I was snotty and teary in the field, and we met because she has a German short hair. It was kind of like the stars aligned. Like, if you like believe in like fate or some like crazy stuff, this was it for sure, without a doubt. I'd never seen them in the field before, and I was out there twice a day for at least 30 minutes a day. And I was even out there that morning with Gage, and then Caliber ran over to their dog Porter. Yep, and the rest is kind of history, and we're really good friends. Yeah, like the craziest things ever. Caliber, though, is doing really good. He's going through a picky princess phase where he doesn't like the food he normally likes, so we're trying to find things that he will eat. It's one of those things. So yeah. Okay. The other thing I want to talk about is backyard, and then I'm gonna have to go to get the boys. But the backyard is like almost done. I'm so excited. I'm recording a day in life video today, so you'll see like a before and after of one of the last things we have left to do. So if you've been following me as long as I've lived in this house, I think I started recording videos at this house like 4.5 years ago. Then you knew the backyard was just weeds, like the grossest backyard ever. Weeds, and then, oh no, it's okay. I'm in a better place. I no longer cry at night as far as Gage is concerned. I still think about him all the time, but I'm doing a little better. It's taking me a while to grieve. But the backyard is about there. So I'll be doing like a backyard tour very soon. We're really happy with it. Like really happy with it, and waiting, it was worth the wait. It was worth the hard work. It was worth everything. So our batting cage neighbor, we haven't heard anything, so hopefully that's a good thing. I think she was happy though when we agreed to do the tree and everything else. Like we really tried to like find a happy medium, you know, a compromise per se. And I think we managed to achieve that. I think so. Really though, like we can kind of do whatever we want in our yard. So it's like, it's not really like, you know, if she put up a tree or a flag, like I couldn't go over and be like, hey, I don't like your flag. It's blocking, you know, whatever. Like, really? Like, so she's like, okay, well, let me put a tree up so that you don't have to look at the flag. Well, then, you know what I mean? Like, that's one of those things where it's like, I feel like we really did, we went above and beyond. Personally, that's what I think. And the tree came back this year, and it is so full and so beautiful, and we love it. It's a London plane tree. It's gorgeous. It has the most beautiful leaves, and it's going to be huge. So it'll just shade the whole area one day. Ugh, there's gonna be a lot of leaves. I just look at it and I'm like, oh, it's so pretty, but there's so many leaves. Like, I'm gonna have to pick those up this fall, which, and now I just think about, I look at things and I'm like, how much work is it gonna be for me to have this in my life? And I look at my tree and I think that, but it's definitely worth it. Just like my garden and everything else. Getting 2 dogs. I never thought, yeah, I know. 2 dogs is a lot. 3 dogs is a lot. Heck, one dog when they're young is a lot. Right now, like Caliber we couldn't do another dog. He sees our neighbor got a new dog. Remember Cookie? Oh, how old is Cookie? How they no longer have Cookie, but Cookie was the dog who was going off. Work alarms. I have so many alarms that go off all day long as like reminders, or to go pick up the kids, those kind of things. Anyways, Cookie couldn't hang. Cookie's crazy. Cookie needed some property to run on, so they found a great home, I think, with this aunt. Anyways, they got a new dog, and it is the cutest little dachshund ever. They adopted him. He's 3. Okay, long story short, Caliber's terrified of him. Terrified. He's afraid of every dog. Every single dog. He sees a dog, and he's just like, Mom! And he hides behind me, and it's like, oh my gosh, come on. Like, he's always done that, like, at the vet. He's been a giant baby. One thing we're having problems with, though, this is one thing that we've been struggling with, is he's become a little aggressive towards strangers in the house. So we've had some electrical stuff done recently, and when we were having the cement done and then the putting green done, there was a lot of strange people in our yard and our house, and he has become very aggressive towards like non-welcome people. So at one point, the cement guy, he's like leveling the ground for the cement, and I hear him say, hey, hey, and I go outside and I'm like, is everything okay? He's like, your dog, and he's got like a hoe, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is the worst thing Caliber's ever done. Oh my gosh. So needless to say, I have to get Caliber inside because one of the kids let him outside and he was trying to eat the cement guy. Like, come on, Caliber. When we go for walks, like if there's like strange people, he'll get a little nasty towards them. But I'm just like, who are you in your old age? Like, you're super grumpy old man, which is shocking. So we've had to, like, when people come over, we have to put him upstairs in a room or something like that so that he doesn't. But it's just the weirdest thing. I didn't know. This is a new behavior at 14. You never know. Okay. Anyways, I think that's it for today. I'm sorry, I'm not very chatty. I do have to go get my babies, and we're gonna have a good night. And my boyfriend's son is coming in tonight, so I'm so excited. They're gonna be taking a weekend to play a golf tournament together. They're playing a golf tournament together this weekend. I said that really weird, but it's gonna be so fun to have him. So yeah, he gets in late. It'll be nice. Anyways, that's it. I am going to go get my babes. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.